Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. When you're good, it's not bragging. And elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome, everyone, to Hard Rock Stadium, home of the Miami Hurricanes. As we'll see, the number 15 team in the country, the Clemson Tigers, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Miami Hurricanes. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Clemson will boot it away to get this one started. Coming out with it, it's Carr. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. So the Miami Hurricane offense will take the field to get things started. Out of the gun, the inside give. Gets it out to the 20 after a pickup of 4. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Wants to go up top. Grabbed over the middle. It's Gilbert. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29. Pass completion moves the sticks in, and let's see if they try it again. Finds his man. It's Richardson. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. They just keep firing. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
Man, you can't draw it up any better than that. First possession, force a 3rd down. You want to shut the home crowd up, sack the quarterback, create some momentum. Now you're getting the football back to your offense, probably with great field position.
And the Canes will bring the punt team onto the field. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Gets his first one of the day away, and that matches his total from that victory last week. He'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. So Clemson's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. Guys, if you listen closely, I think you can hear the jawing going already between this quarterback and wide receiver. What a matchup, Jesse, it's going to be between those two.
You know, so many people have already been talking about this individual one-on-one matchup, David, and it's going to be happening out on an island all game long. The receiver's got speed, he's got game-breaking ability, catching the football, can climb the ladder. He's going up against one of the best shutdown corners in the game. I cannot wait to watch this.
Yeah, and he's got the speed to stay with him and the instincts, and he's been so great out wide in every game. This is a huge test. This is a Sunday test. 2 NFL guys going at it to see who's going to take home the prize.
Gives it on the option. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. To the air on 2nd down. Fires to the right. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. They couldn't connect on 2nd down. Now staring at a 3rd and 9. Off the play fake. Fires one high and deep. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. Clemson will send the punt team out. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Probably hope for a little bit more on that one. It'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Fires to the big fella. Finds his way up just short of the 40 to the 39-yard line before he goes out of bounds. wants to fire on second down. Caught close to the marker, it's Jones. Tackled at the 45 after a 5-yard pickup. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They'll run play action. Caught over the middle. It's Moore. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. You get a guy who can do that on the outside, and it's sort of in the DNA of Miami's program.
Yeah, just speed. Those are guys that put fear in you.
Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. Never really got that return cranking, but the offense is set up at the 30.
Some defensive players just have a knack. I've played with guys throughout the course of my career that you can't coach it. It's not speed. It's not strength. It's literally, I know when to break on the football, how to go get it, and how to pull it in. It's just a knack.
Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Power football with the run. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. Looking for a productive play on first down. He'll pull it on the read. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. Second down, they'll go to the air. Got it in the middle, it's Skinner. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Going to the running game. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to the ground with the running back. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. The Tigers have it with a 1st and 10. To the air on first down. A little floater there that falls incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. Leaves it with the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, who knows how things are going to finish up in the Big Ten this season, but this is a game to keep in mind. Washington notched a victory in enemy territory, and though it wasn't a dominant win, I'd argue any win away from Husky Stadium is worth its weight in gold. We'll see a lot of games this week, but few will have as much of an impact on the Big Ten standings as this one does, gentlemen.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. It sounds like they had a good one there. The Hurricanes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Unloads to the wideout. Nearly picked off there, and he might be the last guy on the field you'd expect to drop that one. It'll be 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And the deep shot is complete inside the 35-yard line. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Clemson has the lead. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. So first down here as they go back to work. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Here's the pressure. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Really need to pick up some yardage this time on second and long. Back to pass. It's complete on the right side. And he's knocked down. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. And they decide to trot out the kicker. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. He'll start the return inside his 5. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Wants to throw on first down. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. When you play backer at Miami, you got to bring some of that vintage Kane attitude.
Attitude, the physicality, the dislike for people. That's what you need at the linebacker spot. Miami's found a few of those guys over the years.
The Tigers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Pulls it and fires to the left. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Lofts one high and deep. And the ball was knocked away incomplete, but there is a penalty flag down. Let's sort this one out. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. So Clemson is lining up to punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. No fair catches here, looking for room. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
And anytime you hit the quarterback, man, you make him think, you speed up the processor a little bit, and that's the third on the day. This is a unit, actually, that does a good job of that. They're in the top 25 in the country at getting the quarterback on the ground.
They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Back to pass on second down. Catch in the middle. It's Gilbert. Snowed under by the defense. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught near the sticks. It's Richardson. And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag. When you've already seen your quarterback go down 3 times, you might as well try holding, and they didn't get away with it. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. A high kick trying to pen them deep. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. Motion from the wide receiver. The give to the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Caught in the backfield, it's Preston. There he goes. The 40. The 20. Just making a huge play, and he sets him up all the way down at the 14. He'll ride his man on the option. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And the Tigers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. He's got his man. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Looking to throw for it. Takes the easy completion. And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. Right on target the first time. Now he'll try another from 24 yards out. Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. And after the missed field goal, guys, we are still locked up.
And these are the ones that make me want to remove kickers from a game. I mean, this is a chip shot field goal. It should be an automatic 3. He misses. Wasted drive, wasted opportunity.
Right down the middle. He's got it. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Looking to throw on first down. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. If you plan to deal with the Tigers, you better be able to handle their defensive front. They have a whole legacy of this dating back to the fridge, William Perry.
Big old legacy, and it seems like every year they rotate so many guys that are so highly recruited, so good. Just great players. They're always big.
And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
Boy, this defense is ridiculous. On point. They know how to rush the passers. Multiple guys getting it done. 5 sacks, and we are still in the first half.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Pulls it in, it's Jones. He is denied, cannot get to the first down marker, and it's fourth down coming. Great contact on that ball as it just hangs up in the sky. That's usually prime return position, but he'll make the fair catch just outside the 40. Running to the left. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. The Tigers in a good spot here with second and short. Looking to fire. Hauls it in. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. The clock winds down to 2 minutes, and we will take a pause for the 2-minute timeout. Grabbed in the middle. It's Preston. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. Quarterback on the keeper. He's going to lose a yard on that one. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this third down play. Clock running. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds the tight end. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Trying to keep the drive alive. And that stiff arm is a weapon for this runner. He uses it and picks up a first down. They'll give it to him again. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. They'll line up for a second down play. Wants to go up top. They've got the screen set up. They'll say he stepped out of bounds right at the 17. If they don't pick up this third down, let's see if they trust their field goal kicker after the miss on the last drive. They're working that left side. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. The Tigers back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Grab behind the line. It's Skinner. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Here's a heat. And the heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line. And the Tigers in the hurry-up. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. Pulls it in the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
And they knock through the extra point for the 10-3 lead. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they top it off with a 14-yard pass for the touchdown. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. They'll pick up 4, second and 6 coming. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Boys, you never quite know what to expect there on South Beach, and we've had a lively first half. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. With that said, let's send it back to the guys in the shadows of South Beach.
We're just about ready to start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing. Breaks into the open. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's second and 2. The Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. The gift to the back. Fighting off the defender. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line. It's first and 10 from the 31. Here's a quick throw out to the left. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Offside.
So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. So after the flag, a fresh set of downs for the offense. It's first and 10. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. After the productive first down play, it's second and 6. Trying play action. Fires to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. Brought down at the 32-yard line. Picks up 15 yards on the play and an important first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Going to take a shot at this DB. Fires into traffic. Picked off. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there.
You know, I like the decision by the quarterback in terms of where he was going with the ball. Just don't like the accuracy. That was not good location on the throw. Got away from him a little bit, and the defense able to come up with a big pick.
Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. Dragged down after a pickup of 5 out to the 35.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Hand off from the shotgun. Creates a little space. Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. The Canes will punt this one away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Fair catch called for and taken at the 30-yard line. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. Got it behind the line. It's Skinner. Makes the grab, and not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play. The Tigers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Off play action. Snagged in the middle. It's Farrell. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42. The offense in hurry-up mode. Clemson has just been prolific at the receiver position. More scheme or more talent? I'd argue it's both, David.
Yeah, I argue more talent over the years, just dudes on the outside that win. And you know what? I think Clemson, as much as anybody in the country, has always featured those guys. And you want to play one-on-one with those guys, or you want to give them a cushion, like they'll throw it right now. And they've always believed in those guys out wide. And you know what? They usually come through for them.
Off-play action on 1st down. Under fire. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. Quickly out to the tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. The play action fake. Here comes the heat. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. Throws to the tight end. And they're not on the same page there. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Now the play fake. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
That is an awesome play up front right there, crashing that play in the backfield. And it's funny, you know, you think back to Clemson, and remember when Trevor Lawrence won a national title his true freshman year? It wasn't necessarily about Trevor Lawrence. They won that title because of their defensive dominance, especially on the D-line. That may have been the best D-line we've ever seen in college football. And I tell you, sometimes this dude looks like he could start on that D-line. He's that talented.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Got his man downfield. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's 1st down at the 38. And the Hurricanes come to the line with a new set of downs. Handoff from the gun. And he runs into a wall. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun. Give on the inside. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. And the Canes will call on their punt team. This will be the 5th kick of the night. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. Give to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Second down, he'll throw it. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Turns it on in midfield. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
Looking downfield on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Farrell.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long. Got it in the middle. It's Farrell. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14. Running back searching for a hole. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. The pull and throw off the RPO. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Tiger. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9.
Find my matchups out wide. I love a matchup with my wide receiver. I like my guy better than yours. Quarterback finds the matchup. The wide receiver catches the football, takes it into the end zone for 6.
Lining up for the PAT. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, every game in the Big Ten so very critical. How about this one today? Indiana is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. This program has picked itself up before, and it's capable of it again today. They're trailing by 11 to UCLA. We'll let you know if anything else comes out of Big Ten country from this one, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Finds his tight end. Really good pickup on second down there. Leaves him with 3rd and 2. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the 3rd. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Oh, they're after him. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on 4th down.
And this defense has really done a good job containing this superstar quarterback. But now it's a big-time moment. In the 4th quarter, you know the ball's going to be in his hands. Got to get to him. Got to ruffle his feathers, hit him a few times, make him feel uncomfortable.
Looking to throw on first down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Wants to throw again. That's caught. It's Moore.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
And the Canes with the 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Moore. He picks up the 1st down, brought down, but not before he put that dude in a blender. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Setting up the screen. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Offside. Defense.
That's just a mental error. On defense, you got to watch the ball. I understand the quarterback shouting and he's clapping and there's all this crowd noise, but you just got to hone in, watch the football before you come out of your stance.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Caught in the backfield. It's Richardson. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Caught over the middle. It's Jones. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. They want to throw it. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And this defense came to play. They know about the high-profile QB. They rose to the challenge and dominated the competition today. They took care of business, and they made no doubt about who's the better football team.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Back to pass. Finds his big tight end.
Well, short completion setting up 3rd down now. Who is your best playmaker that you can target in this area of the field?
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the 1st. Fires into the end zone. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Bringing it back. Crosses midfield. Inside the 30. The 10. Touchdown, Clemson. The defense gets it done with that huge interception return. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
And that just might do it. Man, offense needed points badly. Defense comes up with the big interception, takes it all the way back just to pad their lead a little bit and make this game almost out of reach.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. A very disappointing performance for the #1 team in the country. There'll be a new team atop the rankings when they come out next. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself? To the air on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Moore. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. Wants to throw on 1st down. Quickly to the tight end. Turning it on. They get him down at the 34-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup and a 1st down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Richardson. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to fire. The short hands. It's Richardson. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Touchdown, Hurricane! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
He's got it, so they convert the 2 and keep just a flicker of hope alive, down 2 possessions. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. Rides the back on the option, the give. He has the 1st and still on his feet. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
I know exactly what I have to do here. Defensively, we got to get the stop. So we're playing run. We're selling out to run because we're thinking they're going to run the football, and we got 3 timeouts. Let's use them wisely. Let's use those timeouts, save as much clock as we can so our offense has some time on the clock to do some damage when they get the football back.
They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. Oh, he's got some space. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. They'll give it to the back. Ran through the tackle, and he's got room to run. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Here comes Clemson with another 1st down. To the ground with the back. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. The defense calls the timeout, their 2nd of the day, as they try to get their act together. They're going to test the right side with this one. This time, they stop him in the backfield, and that has been a rare sight in this game tonight. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Past the 1st down marker and still running. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. Give to the running back. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. And with the game all but decided, this quarterback will take a knee. They lost ground on 1st down, now 2nd and goal from the 5. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. Touchdown, Tigers! And the pummeling has started. They push out that lead a bit and draw much closer to a win here in Week 9. These guys looking to put the finishing touches on this game with that score.
Yeah, Yeah, and I think you feel confident that ends it, right? Late in the game, it would take a miracle for the defense to get back in it. That miracle is no longer coming now.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, a couple of Mountain West teams colliding in a game that could have some implications. Nevada is down right now, but this young man under center today has shown some moxie. We could see a legend born today in Reno. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Air Force. The Mountain West likes to keep things interesting, fellas, and we'll circle back if anything big happens.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Going to swing it on second down. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. 3rd and 10, still backed up inside their own 20. This drive hasn't really gotten started. He's taking a deep shot. And here's the 3rd interception of the night. Looking for more room. The defense making a play to put an exclamation point on this one, and that ought to do it.
Nice job by this defense. That might be the exclamation point. 4th quarter, I got a lead. You bring on the nickel defense. You know they're passing the football for plays just like that to make the INT and almost put this one away.
So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. And they'll take a knee and watch this clock keep on winding its way toward a victory. I'm not sure anyone saw that coming. Not that this team couldn't lose, but the way they lost. And I think they've got some soul-searching to do now, guys.
I think they've got some soul-searching. I think a lot of fans, including myself, I don't know about you, David, scratching my head a little bit because normally I would tell you, well, the #1 team loses, they're still in the college football playoff hunt. But after that loss, I'm questioning whether they can even win their own conference. They got smacked around today.
Yeah, and I think that's what matters. Like in the committee's eyes, we always see like a convincing loss like this, a beatdown. Like this is not a good thing on your resume. A lot of time it ends up being an anchor that will keep you out of that spot. Still a good team. Still a lot of time to do some great things in front of them. Today was a disappointing day.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.